everybody, welcome to the show of Mark Doran. Today on the show we have candidate Mike Caba from the Stars and Stripes Party. How are you doing today, Mike?
Good, how are you?
I just got a couple questions for you, get to know you a little better, because I don't really know you that well. Why do you think it is important for gun control nowadays?
These days I feel like with the amount of school shootings that are occurring, I feel as though guns are getting in the hands of people who they shouldn't be. So I feel like limiting how people get those guns is a very efficient way of taking the numbers down of school shootings and gun shootings in general.
And with this, how extensive will the background checks to purchase a weapon be?
Currently there's not. I mean, if you buy it from an actual licensed place, they do pretty good background checks, but if you do like a private gun show, sale or something like that, if someone off the street, they don't require background checks at all. So that's something I want to work on to make sure that these individuals that are obtaining guns are people who are mentally stable, etc., and like have the qualifications to.
Okay, thank you. And in regards to candidate race, what's your opinion on it?
Candidate rate. I think he's a little bit in over his head. I think he thinks he's really going to win this election, but I think it's going to be a pretty close race.
Yeah, I don't like it. And in regards to your campaign, why is education so important?
I think education is very important for a lot of reasons. I think that it's probably the main problem for, like, I'd say 75% of America's domestic issues. I feel like if you give people an education, it's more likely that they'll end up not on the streets, they'll go to college and get better jobs, they'll do more things for themselves than getting involved with drugs and harmful things like that. So I think that education is key for a lot of different issues in America.
And then final question, if you win this election and you just got a pretty good shot, what's the first thing that you plan to do while you're in office?
Like I said, the two biggest things that I'm probably for right now are gun control and education. So I'd work to make education more affordable and more accessible, especially public schools and like inner city schools and stuff like that. I think that's very important. And also gun control, making it a lot more stricter to get a gun and stuff like that.
Okay, and thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.